streets of downtown Troy will come alive with music, performers, food, shopping, and more. It's the 40th annual Victorian Stroll. I'm joined by Alicia Osur from the Rensselaer County Regional Chamber of Commerce to get us excited for the big day. And of course, Alicia, you came decked out in Victoria-era style clothing. So is that something that people are going to be able to see walking down the streets tomorrow?
Yes, Giuliana. What's going to be exciting is that there's going to be all kinds of period attire, and I think probably this year even more so with the spirit of the Gilded Age coming to life in Troy.
It's so cool to watch the Gilded Age on HBO and recognize those streets that we know so well. It'll almost feel like people are immersed in it tomorrow when they walk through.
Exactly, and we have a lot of folks already talking about taking photos with their attire in front of the buildings that were used in the Gilded Age.
And this is such a long-standing tradition for the Collar City, but it's sort of getting a new breath of fresh air with all of the attention from the show. But what are some of those classic things that are going to be happening at the Victorian Stroll?
Well, you're going to see all kinds of entertainment and activities for people of all ages, which is one of the things that we cater to. You can have young children's activities all the way to adult activities. One of the fun things will be for families, and actually anybody, is to be able to ride on an antique fire truck. There'll also be street performers, magicians, stilt walkers, dancers, and of course, musicians.
And one of the great things that this stroll does is it brings attention to those small businesses that are so concentrated in the city of Troy.
Exactly. Troy has wonderful and unique boutique shops, and you can find things there that you're not going to be able to find in other areas in the capital region. So the stores have lots of inventory, and they're all excited. And I think that's one of the great things about Troy is all of the businesses that are participating and the organizations, bars and restaurants and churches and the music hall, everybody is welcoming with open arms the community tomorrow.
And I remember last year when I went, I visited the Ace Hardware in downtown Troy, which is not like any other Ace Hardware I've been in, and I did so much holiday shopping there.
Right. Hatchet Hardware has things from Beekman 1802 soaps and creams to snowblowers and everything in between.
So there's really something for everyone. It could be a one-stop shop for your whole family.
Exactly, and that's actually one of the things that a lot of families have done in a traditional way. They come and every year they do their holiday shopping on the day of the stroll.
And people can also take advantage of some of the food vendors that are going to be out there. Are any local restaurants going to be kind of peddling their wares?
You're going to have the restaurants in Troy all open and offering, a lot of them will be offering specials. And even after the stroll ends at 5 o'clock, there's a couple restaurants, bar restaurants like Ryan's Wake and Bootleggers that have hired their own bands. So it's a way to kind of continue the enjoyment of the day and extending the day.
I think that some people might be a little bit concerned about parking in the area because the city can get very crowded at that point. So what do you suggest for the time people arrive and what they should do when they get there?
What I suggest is that they go on victorianstroll.com because we'll have a list of all the parking areas, and that will be a way for them to plan which direction to go into.
Good advice. Always good to make a plan so that when you get there, you can just focus on having fun, right?
Yes.
So let's pull up, we have a graphic that has all of those details to remind you exactly what time everything kicks off. Tomorrow, December 4th, from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. The tree lighting is at 5 p.m. And we have all of those details listed on our website, news10.com, as well as the Victorian Stroll website, which is, once again,
victorianstroll.com.
Easy enough, very
Exactly.
easy to commit to memory. And what is your, I guess, main hope for people who attend the stroll this year, what they walk away with?
The spirit of the holidays. There's going to be so much excitement and festivities and holiday cheer that you're going to be able to feel when you're strolling down the streets.
I'm hoping to head out there after I finish the show tomorrow morning, so I'm definitely looking forward to it. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you, Giuliana. I appreciate it.
Of course.